Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to my Inbox 20 video. This one is a little bit special because all the records I'm going to show that I got over the past couple of weeks are by Johnny Cash. Now I have the majority of these on either MP3 or CD, but it was good to find them on vinyl. They were bought either on eBay or discogs. There was one job lot on eBay and it came in at $19.99 and I was the only bidder, so I got it for that price, even though the postage was a little bit more, which brought it up to about £25, but for 7 albums that's not bad. And the other 3 were like add-ons to other orders that I made, so that there was no extra postage and they were relatively cheap anyway. They were only about a couple of quid each. So I'll go through these anyway. Starting off with this one here, which is The Man in Black, and this is from 1971, and I bought this specifically for the song Singing in Vietnam, Talking Blues. I absolutely love that song. It's about Johnny and June being called down to the hospital where to see some of the army soldiers that got injured during the Vietnam War. The Man in Black is obviously a great song as well. Ned Kelly, and there's some Christian songs on this, but this is a really good album. I remember actually borrowing this off a friend back in the 90s, taping it, and I must have played that Singing in Vietnam, Talking Blues so many times, so it was good to get this. And I have this on MP3, so I never actually had it on full CD. This one here was an add-on as well, and this is the fabulous Johnny Cash, and I think this is from around 1960 or 59. I think this is his second album. This is a fantastic album. Run Softly, Blue River, One More Ride, I Still Miss Someone, Don't Take Your Guns to Town. This is a real boom chicka boom Johnny Cash album. It's one of his catchiest, it's one of his best, and I do have this on CD. I think it's on a twofer with Songs of the Soil. But yeah, great to have it in vinyl, and it's in pretty damn good shape as well. And the third one, which was an add-on, and I know this is not a brilliant album, but I think it was £1.50, and this is The Rambler. I have this on MP3, but I think I've only ever played it once. I know this song dialogue, which I wasn't overly impressed with at the time. But it's good for the collection. I'll give it a spin now that I've got the vinyl. I'll pay more attention to it, but it's good to have. So that's, I think this is from 1977, and all the songs are actually written by Johnny Cash himself. Okay, getting into the 7 that I got as a job lot, and the first one up, and this is the first one that grabbed my attention, and this is John R. Cash from 1975. And the reason I really wanted this is because he does a fantastic version of Albert Hammond's Smoky Factory Blues. He also does a really good version of Tim Hardin's The Lady Came from Baltimore. And I always like the side 1 opener, My Old Kentucky Home. Yeah, it's mid-70s Cash, it's country, it is good, but I was just so pleased to get this job lot of 7. I thought I would have to go up to about £35 to get these, but nobody bid it, so great to have it on CBS, and it's in decent nick. The next one was America, and this is from 1972, I believe, and again this has got some dialogue in it as well. I have this on CD, I haven't played it for years. I bought this, must have been in the very early 2000s. So we're talking nearly 20 years ago since I actually bought this, and I don't recognise anything off it at all. So I'll be spinning that. It's a gatefold as well. It's on CBS. It's in decent condition too, so yeah. Johnny Cash America from 1972, I believe. This one here I didn't have, I'd never heard of this. This is the unissued Johnny Cash, and this is a Dutch pressing from 1978, and it's got stuff I've never heard of. There's some actual German or maybe Dutch titles here, Wie zu spät and Wo ist zu Hause Mama. So if anybody who's German hears that, I apologise for that. I have no idea what it means, but I know none of these songs whatsoever. So it was part of the job lot, so pleased to have it and look forward to getting it. This is a Bear Family Records, West Germany. It's a German pressing. Okay, so yeah, the unissued Johnny Cash from 1978. I have no idea whether those songs are from the late 50s, early 60s, early 70s or whatever. This next one is a very famous album, Johnny Cash and June Carter Jackson, which I'm very well aware of. Pickin' Man, I Believe I Know Shantytown. I have this in CD. It's not a bad album. It wasn't the one I wanted the most of this job lot, but again, I'm glad to have it. So there's only 3 more left, and this one I did want, and this is Hello, I'm Johnny Cash, and I think this is from 1970, and this is the one with If I Were a Carpenter, another Tim Hardin song. South Wind is an absolutely fantastic song that opens this. I only ever had this album on MP3, so it's really good to get this on vinyl. And the last 2, and this one I think is from 1978, and this is I Would Like to See You Again. This is another one I only ever had on MP3, and the one that I recognise the most is Hurt So Bad. It must have been the one that, because I made a compilation album of all these MP3s, and I remember having that one on it. I Would Like to See You Again was included on it as well. Again, the Johnny Cash 70 albums are probably not as most critically acclaimed. I think those are the 60s and the American recordings, and incidentally I would love to get the 6 American recordings albums on vinyl. I have them in CD, so they will be next, but not until well after Record Store Day, because I need to start saving money, because I'm going off topic here. There's some really good titles this year on Record Store Day next month. So that's I Would Like to See You Again. So it's good, again, good to have that on vinyl. And the last one, the 10th one, and the 7th from that bundle. And this one I'm very pleased about, and this is Rockabilly Blues. And this is from 1980, and this is the one that he does a cover of Nick Lowe's Without Love, and I don't know if you can see that, but the little bottom picture there is Nick himself. So Nick is obviously married to Carleen Carter, Johnny's stepdaughter. This is not a bad album. Rockabilly Blues, Texas 1955 is a very good song. Cold Lonesome Morning is very good. But again, I haven't played this in years, so again, it would be really good to play this on vinyl. So that's Rockabilly Blues by Johnny Cash. So those 10 albums really boost my Johnny Cash collection on vinyl up to about 18 or 19 now. I always look out for them just to see if I can. I never actually look to specifically go and buy Johnny Cash unless there's something like that bundle. But if I'm buying something else, I'll have a look in the under £5 section to see if there's any that are going cheap, and I found quite a few. Like in my last inbox video, I think I showed one piece at a time, and that really spurred me on to get a few more. So that's my inbox 20. The next inbox will be different artists. This one is just Johnny Cash. Okay, that's me for now. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.